Ding dong, merrily on high, in schwangen, and bei Christ and people sangen. Hosanna in excelsis. Hosanna in excelsis. Pray you dutifully cry your matin chime, ye ringers. May you beautifully rhyme your eve-time song, ye singers. Hosanna in excelsis. Hosanna in excelsis. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring, good tidings we bring. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Now bring us some figgy pudding, now bring us some figgy pudding, bring us some figgy pudding, and bring some out here.
Good tidings we bring to you and your king. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. For we all like figgy pudding, we like figgy pudding, for we all like figgy pudding. So bring some out, bring some out. Good tidings to your king. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we won't go till we won't go, we won't go till we won't go, and we won't go till we got some. So bring some out here. Good tidings we bring to you and your king. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. For the Lord God omnipotent
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join the collegiate chorale in the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Before we begin our 2017 commencement ceremony, let me remind you of, in case of emergency, you'll need to go up and out. I would also like to ask you to please don't come on the floor. And with those two items in mind, please join me in welcoming the President, Provost, and Board of the University of Louisville. And we're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the graduating class of 2017. Please welcome representatives of the faculties of the University of Louisville. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to present to you the Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees of the University of Louisville, John Schnatter.
Class of 2017, welcome and congratulations. We're 5 generations. Great, my grandfather, my wife, my brother, my dad, both my uncles. And so we're very proud of this university and the heritage. And my hero's my grandfather, and when I look at you guys, I look at your eyes, I see him. I see great things. And congratulations, and you will do super things. I'm honored to welcome community leaders and members of the university's Board of Trustees, Board of Overseers, Alumni Association, and the Kentucky Council on Post-Secondary Education for this special occasion. And I'd ask that they would stand so we can recognize the trustees, the overseers, and the Alumni Board. Before I turn it over to our fantastic president, I tried to get in the University of School of Law, and I flunked the LSAT twice. And so when they, so it worked out okay. So, so when they asked for the money for the stadium, I was with the AD and the assistant AD, and I said, you know, I'm going to try to help you out with the stadium, but you all wouldn't let me in your School of Law. And he said, well, you owe us. So it's worked out okay. But I'm very proud of our president, our Board of Trustees, the progress we've made on behalf of this university. And more importantly, I'm really proud of all of you all and what you stand for. And I mean, broom closet 1 mile away. If I did it, you can do it. And just know that as trustees and as oversight, we believe in each and every one of you to do. God's given you all a God-given talent. You just got to find out what it is and go with it. So with that being said, congratulations. And Mr. President, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, would you please honor these graduates and give them the diplomas, please? Thank you.
Thank you, John, and good evening. We are honored tonight to have 5 of our 13 trustees in attendance, including Mr. Schnatter, and I cannot overstate how we value your leadership and commitment to our university and to our community. Thank you. It is my sincere pleasure to welcome all of you to this long-awaited occasion. This semester, 1,260 students will complete their degrees and make the transition from student to alumnus. 1,260 students. You will hold in your hands proof of hard-earned success, a college diploma from the University of Louisville. I note with pride that our graduating class is again rich in diversity. Please join me in giving these graduates a round of applause. Graduates, this is your day. However, as we celebrate the accomplishments you've worked so hard to achieve, we must also acknowledge that you did not travel this educational journey alone. Your family and friends have been by your side, supporting you and challenging you to become the person you are today. So graduates, please show your appreciation to your loved ones and give them a round of applause as well. We should also recognize another group of people who have believed in and challenged you, your professors. They've inspired you, encouraged you, perhaps even frustrated you at times, but always out of passion and dedication for their chosen fields of study and devotion to their students. Would our faculty please stand? Graduates, please join me in thanking our dedicated faculty for the role they've played. It is my honor today to address the class of 2017. I've been part of the University of Louisville family since 1994 when I joined the School of Medicine as an assistant professor. Since then, it has been my privilege to serve the university in a wide variety of capacities, but being here today to award your degrees represents a highlight of my time at the University of Louisville. I take this responsibility very seriously. A degree from the University of Louisville is something you can always be proud of. This is an institution with a rich history of focus on valuable missions, quality education, contribution to research and discovery, the delivery of healthcare, commitment to diversity, and engagement with the community define us, and your degree was obtained in a community of scholars with these motivations. Graduates, I'm sure many of you are now focused on what lies ahead in your life, given the tremendous accomplishment we are celebrating tonight. But before turning your attention to the future, I would ask that you take time to savor this occasion tonight. Sometimes a moment lasts forever. Somehow a time and place stand still. You are with friends and faculty members, some of whom you will no longer see on a regular basis. Take advantage of this time to reflect on what they have meant to you. In my remarks tonight, I want to focus on student success. This is actually an easy task because the room is filled with success stories. Graduating from college is not an easy task for anyone, but our students are resilient and perseverance does pay dividends. For some, the path has been particularly challenging.
My name is Maria Madiallo. I am a graduating senior in finance at the University of Louisville. I'm from Guinea. It's in West Africa. To me, going to college was really important. I got into U of L spring 2014 was my first semester because I took 5 months off just because I wanted to perfect my English to a point where I didn't need ESL classes and that I wouldn't need special treatment when I go into my classes because I wanted to have the same experience as any other student. I've taken a lot of communication classes that forces you to step out of your comfort zone and speak a lot. And also represented U of L at 2 national diversity case competitions where I had to present. So in a way, U of L forced me to learn. I think everything I've ever done in my life was to impress one person, and that's been my younger brother. I always want him to feel like he can compete with me and actually be better than me. 2 days after graduation, I'm flying to Guinea and I'm launching my startup there. It's called Zelma Guinea, and it's all about promoting entrepreneurship in college. So a lot of college students finish university there without a job after college, and what my organization is going to do is we're going to do a startup pitch competition. What that does is we not only help create a healthy private sector for Guinea, we also help a lot of college students be creative and innovative and also take risks. I'm gonna run for president someday for Guinea. It's one of my biggest dreams. I know a lot of people think it's a joke. I want to create a new image for the Guinean woman. We get taught that the one thing that we should aspire for is a great, get married, a great life, get married, have kids and not dream. So my thing is I want Guinean girls to be able to dream. It's never too bad to be ambitious. It's never too bad to follow your dreams.
The story of Mariama's journey is inspiring, to say the least. If we reflect, though, on what it means to obtain a college degree, it should not be unexpected. The degree you earned, while noting a major and perhaps a minor area of study, stands for much more. You have enhanced your ability to think critically, to choose, and to adapt. Just remember to think big. It is not possible to fit a large box into a small box. There are other remarkable stories in this room tonight, many others. Chaudre Henry thought that all was lost when a fire devastated her apartment, causing her to lose everything, her books, her computer. She considered putting her life on hold, but she didn't. Because of her resilience, the help of her family and church, and with the assistance of the University of Louisville Student Emergency Fund, she is here tonight. Norma Miller began her college career at the age of 43 with 2 young daughters in tow. She was not able to finish then, but tried again when they were teenagers, only to be subsequently diagnosed with lymphoma and being told of a poor prognosis. The doctors were wrong. At the age of 71, she is here tonight. Obstacles such as learning a new language, overcoming a fire, and battling life-threatening disease could not deter these dedicated students. They represent what all of you represent: the fulfillment of a quest to obtain an education, prepare for a successful life, and make a contribution to society. Each of you has a story to tell about a time when you struggled and thought about not continuing your education. None of you made that choice. These stories are, however, important, for as we know, lessons learned as a result of adversity are best remembered. I am humbled and inspired by these stories. My sincere congratulations on this marvelous accomplishment and my recognition of not only your ability to face adversity, but to overcome it and achieve great things. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Dale Billingsley, Interim Executive Vice President and Provost.
Our schools and colleges elect one student with an outstanding academic record, service accomplishments, and extraordinary potential for the future to carry the banner of their school in the procession today. As they are introduced now, Please hold your applause so that we can greet them together as representatives of all of our candidates' achievements. From the School of Interdisciplinary and Graduate Studies, Yvette Zabo. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Rachel Kelly. From the School of Medicine, Rachel Spear. From the School of Music, Brennan Miller. From the College of Business, Julie Parise. From the College of Education and Human Development, Ashley Roller-Wells. From the School of Nursing, Hillary Clay. From the School of Public Health and Information Sciences, Sarah Kendrick. From the Speed School of Engineering, Adhikari. Please join in recognizing and congratulating all of these banner bearers. One banner bearer tonight is the student commencement speaker. Dr. Todd Moradian, Dean of the College of Business, will introduce the Fall 2017 student commencement speaker.
Thank you, Provost Billingsley. I have only arrived recently in Louisville, been the dean for about a year, and they say there's the curse of living in interesting times, and these have been interesting times in Louisville, but for me to arrive here, it's been nothing but blessings. Mostly, entirely because of the people that I've met, the faculty, the supporters in the city, the staff, and most of all, you, our students. You are extraordinary. You stand out against all of my experiences as encouraging, resolute, and extraordinary. This evening, it's my singular pleasure, and that's a common phrase. We say that it's my pleasure to introduce someone, but it really is my great pleasure to introduce Julie Parise, who won the top student honor from not one but two departments in the College of Business. She did this while managing a firm that she had started herself, an ongoing enterprise, and with children of her own, of college age. And in fact, I just found out with a grandchild of her own who's 16 months old. Just as she told me that, it made me tired. With all that going on, she excelled in our classrooms and set a new standard. Julie was a non-traditional student in many ways, but most of all, Julie is also a wonderful person. My wife and I had the chance to have dinner with her, and after all of that, great intellect, great grit, great character, she's also an extraordinarily nice, kind, and humble person to sit down with. So it truly is my pleasure to introduce Julie Parise.
Wow. He almost made me cry a little bit there, so. Well, hello. It's an honor to be here tonight speaking for you guys, the students. As a non-traditional student, my experience was sometimes very different from yours, but honestly, it was usually the same. I still pulled all-nighters studying for an 8 a.m. final. Management department, I'm looking at you. But then I might have to bring my granddaughter with me to class or group meetings. I held her through a presentation just like a week or so ago. Luckily, she slept through that, but if you'd been in the College of Business before that, you might have heard her screaming at the top of her lungs for a little while. So, yeah. But going back to school when you've been out for a really long time, it's uncomfortable. It's kind of intimidating, but I did it. Look, we all did this. Isn't that awesome? Aren't we excited? But come on, we couldn't have done it alone. Like they said in some of the opening remarks, we had people that helped. Think about all the positive people and forces in your life and about all the ways that they helped you through it. And really think about the parts that you may take for granted. I personally had a lot of help. My upbringing provided a home, good food, and health care. I had amazing parents who taught me that education was vital, and it didn't matter if you had to go back for it. I was taught about the power of options and possibilities. So for those of us who had those encouraging influences in our life and a healthy, nurturing start, I mean, it's so important, but it's something that we can so easily take for granted. I had friends and family who were there for me in too many ways to mention, and awesome classmates to work and study with. I can't imagine getting through this without them. And everyone here at the university has been amazing. I'm not sure I've ever seen so many people that were so very invested in their students. We all have those instructors that we grumble about. But remember all the excellent ones that you had. Every department in the College of Business is absolutely full of rock stars. Bob Myers, Dr. Elhaj, Suzanne Bergman, Dr. Barker, Dr. Guan, Dr. Wright, Dr. M, Lisa Blum, Dr. Karcher, Dr. Stout. I mean, the list is endless. They were patient when I was asking them dumb questions and understanding when I had something ridiculous going on in my life. So if I didn't mention somebody, I'm sorry, but that's a huge list. So looking back on it now, it was rough trying to keep up with everything that needed to happen. But also, I mean, it was amazing. I really hope that you all had the excellent experience that I did. I really do. But we aren't done yet. We still have things to do. We have goals to set, new things to learn, plans and aspirations that we don't even know about yet. Don't ever sit still. Don't ever stop. And take your knowledge and your ambition and use it. Toni Morrison said, "I tell my students, when you get these jobs that you have been so brilliantly trained for, just remember that your real job is that if you are free, you need to free someone else. If you have power, then your job is to empower somebody else. This is not just a grab bag candy game." So, see, we are not finished. Now and forever, we are U of L. We need to go out there and show them what that really means. So, congratulations, everyone. I'm graduating with a major in accounting and also in CIS, but tonight I'm going to major in celebration with a minor in inebriation. And that's kind of cheesy, but also accurate. So you are all awesome. So give yourselves a round of applause because you did a great job. Thank you.
To remind you of what you're not going to have to do again, you're going to get a short history lesson. It has two parts. One is about a person who is an institution, and the other is about the strange clothes you are wearing. There is no quiz. Commencement is based in the long tradition that universities enjoy. Today you have seen examples of that tradition in the entering processional and the university mace, carried today as it has been for more than 30 years by the University Marshal, Dr. Phil Lemley, Professor Emeritus of Political Science. Please join me now in appreciation of Phil's long and unique service to the university. Now about clothes. Caps and gowns are the most familiar elements of academic regalia. Advanced degrees are signified by hoods that date back to medieval times. Usually people in my class don't leave in the middle of lectures, but that's all, no, there they go, that's all right. The colors of the binding around the throat, dark blue for PhDs, purple for law, lilac for dentistry, and Kelly green for medicine, indicate both the field and the highest degree. The lining of the hood shows the colors of the institution that granted the degree. Thus, the academic deans and the faculty wear the caps, gowns, and hoods of the various institutions from which they receive their doctoral degrees. The president, the provost, the dean of students, and the university marshal wear gowns of their roles at the University of Louisville. For our graduate candidates, doctors and masters alike, University of Louisville advanced degrees are signified by the cardinal red and black lining of the hood. We are proud to bestow these advanced degrees on our graduate and professional students. Undergraduate candidates wear a plain bachelor's gown with the University seal of Minerva on the facing. Graduates must achieve strict standards of performance set by the dean and faculties of their units. Some students, however, reach even higher levels of performance for graduation, and the phrases are in your program, for graduation with honors, with high honors, or with highest honors, or in other units in Latin, cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude. These graduation honors are engrossed on their diplomas and transcripts. Students who have completed the degree work required for the recognition as university honors scholars also have that honor on their diplomas and transcripts. Will all students who have earned these graduation honors, magna cum laude or summa, with honors, highest honors, or high honors, please stand now to be recognized. The deans of the colleges and schools will introduce their candidates for degrees.
Mr. President, Mr. Provost, upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty, I am pleased that earlier this afternoon, we conferred 50 candidates with the degrees of Doctor of Education and Doctor of Philosophy. These candidates fulfilled all the prescribed conditions and were deemed worthy of these degrees. Our school's banner was carried in today by our outstanding student, Yvette Sabo. She is here representing her colleagues and peers who were hooded earlier today. I am proud to present her and all our students with their degrees today.
Sabo, down here.
Is it Zabo or Zabo? Sabo. Graduating with a Doctor of Philosophy in Clinical Psychology, Yvette Sabo.
The Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Kimberly Leonard.
Mr. President, Mr. Provost, I am pleased to present to you candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Science, Master of Urban Planning, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science, and associate degrees and certificates from the College of Arts and Sciences. Our banner was carried in today by our outstanding graduate, Rachel Kelly.
Graduating with a bachelor's in English, Rachel Kelly.
Graduating with a bachelor's in anthropology, Sultana Avdic. Gabriel Baskowski. Amber Barrett. Zachary Conatster, Rachel Coy, Benjamin Harlan, Samuel Reisert. Graduating with a bachelor's in applied geography, Krista Bucci, Philip Rash, Lauren Redden, Carson Woods, Gregory Zimmerer.
Graduating with a bachelor's in art, Brenia Brown. Richard Cannon. Tina Chen. Devon Deshara. Rebecca Hayworth. Justin LeBeau. Bobby Yates. Graduating with a Bachelor's of Art in Fine Arts, Imani Burns. Perry Crush. Arika Hunter. Jackson Taylor. Graduating with a bachelor's in art history, Matthew Choi. Carlton Oldham. Graduating with a bachelor's in Asian studies, Michael Xavier Reese. Lady Anna Adams.
Graduating with a bachelor's in biology, Ensar Avdich. Tyler Bands. Morgan Boyce. Matthew Boyd. Michael Casaro. Christopher Dillman. Lauren Glass. Ashlyn Gomal. Connor Johnson. Thomas Lewis. Joseph Motley. Megan O'Brien. Heidi Smith. Corbin Stevens. Jenna Strong. Alexis Taylor. Keegan Thompson. Hope Wilding. Anna Edwards. Sanal Gupte.
Graduating with a bachelor's in chemistry, Seth Blankenship. Noman Farouk. Brendan Taylor. Dunia Zidane. Riyam Zidane. Graduating with a bachelor's in Spanish, Megan D'Ambrosi. Natalie Fuster. Axel Nava Sanchez. Carla Wilder. Graduating with a bachelor's in communication, Andrea Eckerman. Nicholas Amon. Jordan Ayala. Javante Bagley. Sawyer Biven. Reginald Bonifin. Benjamin Bowles. Haley Britton. Victoria Collins. Alexander Conley. Aaron Craddock. Madison Cunningham.
Elizabeth Dang. The homie quiz key. Haley Duggins. Evan Ely. Henry Famarua. Amanda Farrell. Amy Goodson. Maureen Goose. Austin Hall. Samantha Hetty. Nicholas Helm. Lauren Henderson. Cassidy Hilbert. Destiny Hill. Hannah Holyfield. Tanner Holmes. Caroline Flynn. Marcus Imley. Kobe Simone Jarman. Hannah Jett. Butiyu Komyondekwe. Or something close to that. Natasha Kelch. Austin Kennedy. Colin Kennedy. Samara Kuljancic. Ashley Langford. Amelia Lowry.
Ashley Lawson. Bridget Mack. Cade McClure. Lakias McNeil. Jordan Mills. Mary Mitchell. Anthony Mock. Kayla Nash. Paoli Ortiz. Edwin Parillas. Jackson Ransdell. Morgan Rutledge. Tiara Sanabria. Allison Sandusky. Trey Santiago.
Clayton Simpson. Laurel Slaughter. Olivia Straley. Markeisha Sweat. Aisha Tariq. Stephanie Thieneman, Robert Tishy, Sarah Trustee, Rachel Victoria, Ishmael Ali Wheeler,
Melissa Lee, Audrey Doolin Cuff, Sebastian Enchauste, Peter Markraft, Marissa Stewart, Taylor Murray, Tyler Lewis, Shane Young, Shelby Zeller, graduating with a bachelor's in criminal justice, Chris Etheridge, Stephanie Allen, Krista Huddleston, John Paul Budicki, Sarah Charita, Cullen Clements,
Colin Cosens, Devontae Fields, Emily Finkbeiner, Trey Malik Fogel, Spencer Getz, Jeffrey Goodman, Brittany Hart, James Hearns, Terry Henley, Shade Henry, Ociel Hernandez, Peter and Jemmy Jr., Esperance Kanyadeque, Nicholas Raymond, Alexandra Roth, Regan Leitner,
Aaron McGahee, Nicole Milton, Katie Mulligan, Octiana Phillips, James Ruiz, Jennifer Twyman, Trumaine Washington, Kelsey Wheatley, Brianna Martin, Malik Williams, graduating with a bachelor's in English, Jonathan Beersdorfer, Raylan Benningfield, Lindsay Brown Stokes, Drew Clark, Emily Crockett, Colleen Kozacek, Amanda Muncie, Ray Powell, Jasmine Vaughn, Winnie Week, Sarah Williams,
graduating with a Bachelor in History, Tiffany Bivens, Mackenzie Davenport, Don Hawksby, Paul Logsden, Victoria Lubers, Dylan Manley, Cody Minnis, Gary Summer, Joshua Warden, graduating with a Bachelor's in Humanities, Carolyn Abdullah, Erica Delaney, Christy Kiss Ewing, Peyton Jackson, Eric Mobley, graduating with a Bachelor's in Liberal Studies, Colin Beach, Calvin Dwenger, Samantha Harrison, Valerie Jordan Bryson,
Ryan Long, Kara Newton, Mary Proctor, Jordan Tucker, Maya White, Kylie Wunderlich, graduating with a Bachelor's in Mathematics, Chuck Harji said, Chuck Gerson, graduating with a Bachelor's in Pan-African Studies, Jessica Henderson, Laura Motley, graduating with a Bachelor's in Philosophy, Joseph Black, Catherine Luckett, Vincent Maloney, Sadie Phillips, graduating with a Bachelor's in Physics, Jared Ford, Evan Schur, graduating with a Bachelor's in Political Science, Dylan Arnold, Samuel Arnold. Andrew Burliant. Caitlin Buffkin. Tyler Cruz. Troy Holder. Abdikiram Idol. Tanya Tyler. Demetria January.
Caitlin Johnson. Erica Martin. Gadni Ragira. Alex O'Brien. Charles O'Brien. William P. Rushing. Grant Spalding. Adam Winders. Better yet, Adam Winders. Graduating with a bachelor's in psychology, Douglas Alexander. Haley Ancona. Mariam Ali Ba. China Baker Roselle. Ramon Blair. Kylie Bradford. Tierra Brown. Alexis Carter. Udami Cedeno. Rebecca Caulfield. Brock Delisandri. Dejan Day. Emily Dean. Nicole Denman. Natalie Elder.
Dina Fami. Zarima Fayukova. Ashley Fogel. Sarah French. Jacob Futcher. Amy Gibbons. Letitia Gray. Lauren Hampton. Jessica Hargett. Samantha Henson. Maha Jabbar. Courtney Johnson. Anthony Keenan. Manur Khan. Sarah Kale. DeAndre Lawson. Kylie Lowe's. Lily Lukemeyer. Vincent Mason. Blaine Miles. India Moore. Aspen Miller.
Holly Phelps. Zohaib Qureshi. Amanda Reitzel. Christopher Rice. Eric Riggs. Kelly Salings. Madeline Schmidt. Seth Wyatt. Brooke O'Bannon. Graduating with a bachelor's in sociology, Courtney Hanna. Amy Mock. Jessica Sales. Brandon Shikatano. Erica Talbot. Jay Underwood. Graduating with a Bachelor of Theater Arts, Jenny Richardson. Jacinta Velasquez. Graduating with a Bachelor's in Women's and Gender Studies, Lorna Clarkson. Graduating with a Master's in Anthropology, Roxanne Leiter. Graduating with a Master in Biology, Kirsten Richardson. Graduating with a Master's in Chemistry, Yuen Duong.
Graduating with a Master's in Communication, Kaylin Jackson. Graduating with a Master's in Criminal Justice, Derek Asdot. Jill Hume. Michael Marucci. Anthony Watson II. Graduating with a Master's in Experimental Psychology, Michelle Jackson. Graduating with a Master's in Humanities, Haider Syed Hassan. Graduating with a Master's in Physics, Bhupendra Karki. Graduating with a Master's in Political Science, Dwan Turner. Graduating with a Master's in Public Administration, Kristen Singleton. Graduating with a Master's in Sociology, Jack Allen. Graduating with a Master's in Spanish, Rosa Escalante.
Graduating with a Master's in Sustainability, Elizabeth Rui. Graduating with a Master's in Urban Planning, Luisa Trujillo. Chastity White. Now the Associate Dean of the School of Medicine, Russ Salter.
Mr. President, Mr. Provost, I am pleased to present to you the School of Medicine's candidates for Doctor of Medicine degrees, doctoral candidates in the basic biomedical sciences and in audiology, and master's degrees in the basic biomedical sciences and in speech pathology. Our banner was carried in today by our outstanding graduate, Rachel Spear. I am proud to present her and all our students with these degrees today.
Graduating with a Master of Science in Pharmacology and Toxicology, Rachel Spear. Jewett Mason Hoffman. Graduating with a Master of Science in Physiology and Biophysics, Kuldeep Ghosh.
The Interim Dean of J.B. Speed School of Engineering, Gail Dupuy.
Mr. President, Mr. Provost, I'm pleased to present you candidates for Master of Science in Engineering degrees, Master of Engineering degrees, and Bachelor of Science in Engineering degrees from the Speed School of Engineering. Our banner was carried today by our outstanding graduate, Adhikari. I'm proud to present him and all our students with these degrees today.
Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Adhikari. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Bioengineering, Nathan Alexander. Natalie Ebersold. Lubina Hindi. Mary McCauley. Donovan McCoy. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering, Damil Hadarajevic. David Lincoln. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Joseph Dioniso. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science, Computer Engineering and Computer Science, Brandon Balser. Derek Baxter. Cody Becht. Mark Ford. Alex Gullion. Adam Hemmelgren. Christy Kinslow. Corey Lentz. Chase Pendergraft.
Nicholas Richardson. Jared Seaforth. Truckle Smith. Jeremy Thomas. Derek Thompson. Erica Tomes. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Derek Archibald. Alex Bennett. Rachel Cyrus. Michael Emmett. Ben Felton. Samuel Fox. Dino Yusufovich. Should I try that again? Dino Yusufovich.
Right.
We'll see you again, right?
Alec Kubala. David Lee. Timothy Miller. Brent Renninger. James Simmons. Joshua Whittle.
Graduating with a Bachelor's of Science in Industrial Engineering, Paolo Chacon. Joseph Falconer. Abdulrahman Mazi. Crystal Schutz. Brad Sturgill. Emily Tolles Boland. Aaron Travis. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Ali Al-Harji. Ali Al-Hajri.
There you go.
John Cody Bidner. Tyler Burns. Andrew Callahan. Anthony Clark. Kevin Richard Compton. Christian Dahlgren. Leah Eckert. Brendan Frazier. Evan Hancock. Jacob Hopkins. William Johnson. Spencer Keene. Malcolm Armstrong, Morgan Ballard, Russell Whitaker, Christian Greenwell, Levy Hayden,
Patrick Mackey, Ryan Massey, Olivia McGee, Blake Morris, Mark Fleming, Ridley Pruitt, Mark Reeves, Cole Restley, John Richardson, Derek Koenig, Carson Stewart, James Stotman, Kyle Swenson, Shane Thomason, Andrew Wilson, Devin Warman, Ian Yaki, Matthew Zimmerman. Graduating with a master's in bioengineering, Sean Coyle, Alexandra DiCarlo, Grace Malbacher, Kevin Tran, Kellen Greenwell.
Graduating with a master's in civil engineering, Taryn Cantrell, Kim Irwin, Tyler Cook, Alexander Thompson, Christopher Van Zenten, Tamapat Wadapanali. Graduating with a master's in computer engineering and computer science, Jariet Huddleston, Anabutu Singh, Shane Kimball, Mariam Gasemian, Durga Pilarshetty, and Kita Sahu, Vinny Vijay Rajan. Graduating with a master's in electrical engineering, Benjamin Jackson Carl Eels.
Aklilu Malatu, Robert White. Graduating with a master's in engineering management, Sean Graves, Michael Youngie. Graduating with a master's in industrial engineering, Spencer Smith. Graduating with a master's in mechanical engineering, Brian Kearney, Alex Cowan, Blaze Lysak, Corey Malloy, Christopher O'Neill, Abby Orange, Caleb Farrell, Brandon Pierce. Thank you. The Dean of the School of Music, Chris Doan.
Mr. President, Mr. Provost, on behalf of the faculty, I'm pleased to present to you candidates for the degrees of Master of Music, Master of Music Education, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Music, and Bachelor of Music Education from the School of Music. Our banner was carried in today by our outstanding graduate, Brennan Miller, and I'm proud to present Brennan and all of our students with these degrees today.
Graduating with a Bachelor of Music, Hayes Brennan Miller.
Kyle McCammon, Macy Ellis, Jessica Puramfar. Graduating with a Bachelor in Music Education, Christian Kemker.
The Dean of the College of Business, Todd Moradian.
Mr. President, Mr. Provost, I am pleased to present to you candidates for the degrees of Master of Business Administration, Master of Accountancy, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Bachelor of Science in Business Economics, and Bachelor of Arts in Economics from the College of Business. You have already met our outstanding graduate, Julie Parise. I am proud to present her and all our students with these degrees today.
Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Business Accountancy, Julie Parise.
Nicholas Hack Irvin. Carson Hartig. Megan Hill. Tyler Switalski. Alexander Ubalor. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Business Accountancy, Caprice Anglin. Travis Bradley. Austin Clemens. Aaron Duvall. Kyle Eisenhower. Fallon Engel. Nathan Gauger. William Gibson Jr. Aldiana Grizik. Daniel Hare.
Corey Hoffman. Joseph Hughes. Darman Intwala. Aaron Jesse. Manash Jangamal. Lisbeth Robles. Allison Kerr. Michael Kimball. Hunter King. David Kraus. Allison Mead. Bentley Muris. Jason Morales. Tori Pettit. Ashley Pigram. Logan Potts. Brianna Robinson. Dakota Rock. George Van Ruby. Mariah Skeeters. Sam Sliger. Andrew Wagner. Nicholas Worley.
Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Business Computer Information Systems, Foster Kojo Akado. Shelby Arnold. Mikey Lightning Benedetto. Jeremy Brown. Joseph Dawson. Spencer Duncan. Brooke Gorbant. Pedro Gregorio. Joseph Kunkel. Rakesh Mabumanani. David Martin. Brian Martinez. Sean Nasser. Wesley Pendleton. Anthony Piccarelli. Joseph Schaefer. Brittany Snook. Daniel Stivers. Dylan Thomas. Cody Von Vrecken. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Business Finance, Clay Anderson. Deshaun Barrow. Mariama Diallo. Jack Fawcett.
Dylan Hornback. Dylan Huggins. Absalon Intriago. Nicholas Jameson. Tim Kubel. Will Leffert. Mark Miner. Kenton Mobley. Chase Norsini. Cody Peak. Amos Stinson. Benjamin Sullivan. Sean Thibodeau. Sean Thibodeau. Jacob True. Sean Wisdom. Quentin Wolfolk. Austin Wright. Manuel Perez. Justin Yagi. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Business and Marketing, Jeffrey Amon. Edwin Aquino. Gerardo Arseniagus. Justin Baird.
Alyssa Ballard. David Boland. Eric Bowling. Keenan Bauer. Josh Buttery. Tori Churchill. Tess Clark. Michael Cleary. Honey Crenshaw. Chester Delph. Brooke Fisher. Stephen Ford. Kyle Naw, Kimberly Humphreys, Adolfo Eni, Nicole Kirby, Logan Conkle, Julie Love, Andrew Marquardt, Turner Mayton, Damian Mendelson, Stephen Merrick,
Caitlin Morrison, Bennett Sasevsky, Trevor No, Laura Para, Keegan Raitt, Zach Patton, Eric Peterson, Keaton Powell, Alex Roulier, Adrian San Martin, Lila Shaw, Lynette Shaw,
Thank you, sir.
John Mark Strader, Corey Stragand, Kimberly Thompson, T. Tran, Brennan Berger. Graduating with a Master of Business Administration, Callie Bayo, Christina Gazaway, Mia Marsh, the Dean of the College of Education and Human Development, Ann Larson.
Mr. President, Mr. Provost, I am pleased to present to you candidates for the degrees of Education Specialist, Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education, and Bachelor of Science from the College of Education and Human Development. Our banner was carried in today by our outstanding graduate, Ashley Roller Wells. I am proud to present her and all of our students with these degrees today.
Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Early Elementary Education, Ashley Roller Wells. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Health and Human Performance, Amanda Aktuka. Andrea Amitis. Cooper Bell. Jordan Bensing. Corey Borden, Erica Carter, Emily Christman, Mackenzie Crawley, Alexis Dow, Joshua Downey Bretlinger, Aaron Enck, Amber Getz, Allison Growy, Jason Hand, Camry Harris, Imane Henderson, Lindsay Herbst, Austin Huffstutler,
Tia Johnson, Robert Johnson II, Khalid Jones, Logan Keaton, Ania Killebrew, Alex Colhorst, Joelle Ladson, Nathaniel Lamar, Andrew Mattingly, Jalen Maxey, Alexa May, Kelsey Mix, Courtney Nussbaumer, Zach Nusser, Ronnie Luciano O'Bannon, Shelby O'Leary, Jonathan Reynolds, DeMar Robinson, Rachel Rowe, Gabe Schultz, Zachary Smith, Kennedy Stevens, Bobby Thomas, Madison True, Jordan Underwood, Gabrielle Wiley, Stephen Wooten.
Graduating with a Bachelor of Science, Middle and Secondary Education, Lindsay Beck. Ashley Manning, Brianna Boyce, Maribel Garcia Rosales, Miranda Jarbo, Ellen Maxon, Mason Milliner, Joshua Nathanson, Michael Price, Jared Ramirez, Chase Civic, Madison Swinford, Danielle Vinson, Mackenzie Wiedemann, Andrea Wyatt, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Organizational Leadership and Learning, Stephen Almeida, Sarah Burns, Ama Dion Carr, Ama Dion Carr, Lawrence Coleman, Marissa Bell Contreras, Jeffrey Crane, Matthew Coonigan, Stephanie Daniels,
James Donnelly, Brittany Etherton, Dawn Evans, Rebecca Fry, Melissa Gossett, Colt Hickerson, Kayla Horton, Constance Johnson, Aiden Johnson, Chrissy Kearns, James Lepianca, Joseph Love, Troy Marables, Shauna Mason, Mark McFan, Norma J. Miller, Amobi Okugo, Jenny Penner, Charity Radcliffe, Dina Schaffner, Jalen Townsend, Kelly Simpson, Shamel Sanders, Pamela Thomas, Jedediah Miller, Stephen Wallace, Christopher Staley, Justin Tanner,
Robert Taylor, Raphael Taylor Sr., Deshauna Withrow, Jennifer Wright, Nara Stallard, Jermaine Tedford, Raymond Washington, Abigail Waleski, Amanda Murphy, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Sport Administration, John Brady, Jordan Alston, Brandon Bretlinger, Allison Cook, Trevor Dwyer, Kaylee Eakin, Caitlin Flores, Lauren Hall, Caitlin Hawkins,
Lincoln Hensman, Abigail Hauk, Chaz Jones, Kiara Laux, Nick Maxim, Justin McGohan, Robin McGowan II, Jordan McNary, Brandon Minder, Eric Palmer Jr., Josie Petrielli, Travion Samuel, Dylan Simpson, Jeremy Smith, Michael Smith, Tyler Stallings, Charles Stanbury, Peter Wartenberger, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Early Elementary Education, Olivia Bosing, Jordan Caravonia, Alexandria Collins, Nick Cundiff, Jennifer Davis,
Cody Davis, Caitlin Garner, Taylor Hardesty, Janine Danielle Hogan, Robin Hutchinson, Alyssa Jones, Shelley Kern, Damir Kissick, Jody Clench, Jessica Lefebvre, Brianna McKinley, Ashley Pearson, Shaughnessy Pugh, Mackenzie Rechtenwald, Shelby Rich, Jiwon Shin, Jesselyn Stivers, Caitlin Taylor, Jade Vander Elst, Marissa Wright, Brene Young, Summer Youssef,
graduating with a Master of Arts in Higher Education Administration, Allison Brinley, Brian Campbell, Lee Canifax, Michael Chisholm, William Keith Clark, Lakia Booker, Gabriel Cleveland, Peter Downing, Elvin Fortuna, Stanley Hector, Alonda Henderson, Benjamin Jones, Jay Danae McAtee Martin, Julia McMurray, Katie Newyear, Nicole Natumba, Derek Sally,
graduating with a Master of Arts in Teaching and Early Elementary Education, Megan Klein. Graduating with a Master of Arts in Teaching Secondary Education, Christopher Adams. Brianna Ausbrooks. Graduating with a Master of Education in Community Health, Tamara Icono. Ryan Smith. Graduating with a Master of Education Counseling and Personnel Services, Brittany Barnes. Kayana Dow. Stephanie Enyart. Katie Etheridge. Laura Hammer. Matthew McClendon. Dominique McShawn. Zachary Smith. Molly Tarter. Jessica West. Cameron White.
graduating with the Master of Education in Instructional Technology, Tynika Burks and Company. Graduating with the Master of Education in Middle School Education, Janelle Jenkins. Graduating with the Master of Education in Teacher Leadership, Callie Masters. Sarah Pierce. Graduating with the Master of Science in Human Resources and Organizational Development, Allison Begor. Leslie Clements. Sarah Colvin. Eric Doan. Kendra Felix, Lance Flint, Logan Forrest, Katie Ryan Fotiadis, Sasha Hughes, Leah Johnson, Amy Logston, Sarah Lutz,
Brent Miller, Alicia Montgomery Dunlap, Commander Moore, Kathy New, Matthew Pawson, Christina Rodriguez, Martin Schulte, Brooke Tingle, Eric Willoughby. Graduating with a Master of Science in Sport Administration, Taylor Johnson, Dylan Terry, Ethan Vickers,
Ethan. The Dean of the School of Nursing, Marcia Hearn.
Mr. President, Mr. Provost, I am very pleased to present to you our candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Nursing and the Bachelor of Science in Nursing from the School of Nursing. Our banner was carried in today by our outstanding graduate, Hillary Clay. I am proud to present Hillary and all of our graduates with these degrees today.
Graduated with the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Hillary Clay. Andrea Acquista, Caitlin Alcorn, Katie Allen, Cammie Anderson, Martha Bean, Melissa Berger, Steshel Bland, Brian Boone, Elizabeth Buchanan, Lashara Butler, Erica Chamberlain, Vivian Collins, Danielle Crouch, Nick Davis, Alexis Delaney, Michelle Devine, Natalia Dickerson, Amina Faddy, Alexis Grader, Liz Grau, Jasmine Green, Jillian Hamilton, Leah Hardy, Amanda Hegstad,
Daniel Hellman, Brittany Hinckley, Bryson Hodges, Megan Howard, Natalie Gerald, Penny Johnson, Taylor Jernigan, Autumn LaFollette, Caitlin Masterson, Olivia Newton, Jeremiah McGehee, Jessica Geary, Caitlin Bodersher, Natalie Thomas, Stephanie Shrub, Portia Hatcher, Kelsey Croft, Lauren Brown, Sydney Shoulders, Alia Garrett, Eric Ortiz,
Tram Du, Thu Pham, Olivia Mercer, Paula Ricardo, Caitlin Osborne, Darby Ragsdale, Allison Stickles, Kara Riley, Lauren Robinson, Lauren Rudder, Rachel Sanders, Brittany Sanderson, Maria Siegel, Rachel McDonald Smith, Taylor Smith, Charity Rummage, Meredith Springmeyer, Rebecca Scroggy, Jennifer Thornburg, Heather Torline, Michael Vowles,
Allison Walsh, Allison Whitlow, the Dean of the School of Public Health and Information Sciences, Craig Blakely.
Mr. President, Mr. Provost, I am pleased to present to you our candidates for the Master of Public Health, Master of Science in Epidemiology, Master of Science in Clinical Investigative Sciences, Master of Science in Biostatistics, and our Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Sciences in Public Health degrees. Our banner was carried in today by our outstanding graduate, Sarah Kendrick. Sarah and all of our students, I now present to you for those degrees today.
Graduating with a Doctor of Philosophy in Biostatistics, Sarah Kendrick. Graduating with a Bachelor's in Public Health, Kayla Buckman. Jaron Coles. Brittany Ford. Tyler Goodlett. Sarah Kiefer. Tyler McLennan. Omer Mustick. Molly Myers.
We worked on this one. Parisa Ramanzani Algula. Brittany Ware. Alexis Weaver. Graduating with a Master of Science in Biostatistics, Harshitha Girithara Gopalan. Graduating with a Master of Science in Epidemiology, Jack Pfeiffer. And before we leave, Gail and I would like to apologize to all of you whose names we butchered. We did our best. We are U of L. Congratulations.
One of the glories of American public higher education is its democratic force. Public universities and colleges enhance students' knowledge and expertise so that they can improve their own lives and the lives of their fellows. Public universities thus have a crucial place in the civil order and benefit of our society. For those reasons, today we recognize our candidates who are in the first generation of their families to complete a college degree. An achievement for all of our candidates indeed, but a special moment that we are privileged to acknowledge and share with first-generation candidates and their families. Will all first-generation college graduates please stand to be recognized? Democracy in higher education is a smaller version of the national democracy that we cherish, which comes at the cost of vigilance and commitment. It is our honor to recognize today two groups of our students who have demonstrated that commitment through military service. First, with appreciation for their service in the past, I ask all graduation candidates who are veterans of the U.S. Armed Forces to stand and be recognized. Second, through the university's Army ROTC program, Samuel Fox Jr. has been commissioned this past week as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Army. Please welcome him and thank him for his service to our country.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the president of our Alumni Association, Mr. Kelly Hodges.
Thank you, Dr. Postal. Graduates, I join the many people here today, or I should say tonight, who congratulate you on your accomplishments. This will always be a memorable day for you. In addition to receiving your degree today, of course, you are becoming an alumni of the University of Louisville. As of today, you will be granted all the rights and privileges of the Alumni Association. With those rights and privileges, however, comes a responsibility to help make your university stronger. We, as the alumni, join the trustees, the administrators, the faculty, and the staff as the guardians of this university. In a few moments, Dr. Postal, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, will bestow upon you your degree. You will become something special, a graduate of the University of Louisville. At that time, you will join over 130,000 individuals who have graduated from this university. You will become a member of the University of Louisville Alumni Association. Now, I ask all other U of L alumni who are in the building with us, please stand and be recognized.